So I decided to do something a bit different. You know all the Oscar nominations and awards that always come every year on TV? And like Jeremy Johns do like the Viewers Movie Award, even the Schmoes Know and other movie reviewers. You know what? I'm gonna do my own. So I'm gonna call this OZD Awards.
Welcome to the second annual OZD Awards for 2017. Welcome guys to the OZD Awards for 2018. I have to dress up for this video. How do I look? Do I look handsome? No? Okay, I'm out. Just kidding. Hey guys, how you guys doing? It is OZD Awards nominations time, so let's get into it. Welcome guys to the OZD Award for 2020. Yes, I'm so happy you guys are here. Wait. Something's missing. Hell yes! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, oh lady in the crowd. Thank you. Hey guys, what is up? It's OZD Movie Reviews. Now, this is kind of a bad news type of video to you guys because I'm afraid I have some bad news. I'm thinking and I'm planning to stop doing the OZD Awards. I used to have fun with this in the past, and then now it's like, it's getting too long. I know it's like the 5th annual, it's like 5 OZD Awards I've been doing this, but I just felt like it's not really what I like doing anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Oh my gosh, I am so honored to have these 2 awards that are not named, basically. I am so honored to retrieve both of these awards because I've reached 1K subscribers. Yes. Yes, I am so honored. Wait a minute. This is not awards for me. These are the awards for the movies that came out last year, so it is time to bring back the OZD Awards for 2026.
Welcome to the OZD Awards for 2026. With your host, Owen de Brincat, known as OZD Movie Reviews, with special guests including Declan Clayton, Epic-tastic Joshua, Peter de Brincat, and Olivia Corrente. This is the OZD Awards for 2026. Let's bring our host, Owen de Brincat.
Welcome guys to the OZD Awards for 2026. The revival, the return for the OZD Awards ever since 2020. My name is of course Owen de Brincat, known as OZD Movie Reviews, and of course this is the awards show that I brought this channel ever since 2016. Back then I enjoyed videos like Jeremy Johns and the Schmoes Know when they had their idea to basically rip on the Oscars and make their own award show. I decided, you know what, that inspires me to do my own award show on this channel. And of course, Austin Putnam and Muffin and Jones did their own as well, the Next Gen Film Awards, but they cancelled in 2020. So I feel like this is a good time to bring a YouTuber award show back, but this time with my own award show, the OZD Awards. And biggest reason why I'm returning with the OZD Awards this year, it is because that I have reached 1K subscribers, and this is my 11th year doing YouTube videos. I just want to say a huge thank you to all my subscribers and all my viewers for enjoying me talking about movies. I love movies ever since I was a kid. I love talking about movies to you guys, so I just want to say a big, massive thank you to everyone that enjoyed my videos. So I want to give you guys something back. Let's celebrate the movies that have came out last year by bringing back the OZD Awards this year. I'm so excited to bring this back to you guys, and I have a lot of guests that's going to help me out with this award show. Now, let me know in the comments below, what were your predictions? What were your wins of the OZD Awards for 2026? I want to know down in the comments below. If you want to see all the nominations, the video is on my channel as well, so check that video out. So now guys, let's get into it. Let's return. Let's make this a revival of the OZD Awards for 2026. This is really exciting. I'm really excited to bring this back to you guys. It's going to be fun. So how this is going to work is that each guest talk about the nominations and the winner of the OZD Awards. They explain why the winner is awesome, and then it's back to me explaining why I think this winner is awesome. So, let's bring out our first guest talking about first Best Screenplay. And the person that is starting off with Best Screenplay is my best friend, that guy that loves movies as much as I do. So, let's bring him here. He's been in a couple of my videos. His name is Declan Clayton. So, Declan Clayton is going to first present Best Screenplay, and we're going to kind of like mumble it up. I'm not going to do the nominations all in order like my nominations video. Let's just bring that all to the mix. And we're going to start off with Best Screenplay. These are the best written movies that came out of the year, but who's going to win? Let's find out. So Declan Clayton, take it away with Best Screenplay.
Hi, my name is Declan and I'm here to present at the OZD Movie Awards. And so I just want to give a massive thanks to Owen for letting me be a part of this. And so, moving on to our first category, we have Best Screenplay. So the nominations are Sinners, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Mighty Supreme. And the winner is Sinners. Now, I could go on for hours about how much I love this movie. Just Ryan Coogler's writing is just chef's kiss. And there are just so many things I can praise about this movie, and the writing is especially one of them. And so Sinners could not be more deserving of this win. It is such an amazing movie.
Wow, what a great start to the OZD Awards for 2026. Sinners has won Best Screenplay, and I could not be happier that Sinners has won Best Screenplay in this award show, because Sinners, when it comes to screenplay, it is so well written. It's one of the most original vampire movies that I have ever seen. I think the mixture between blues music and vampires is a real treat, and I think the writers who wrote Sinners, including the great director Ryan Coogler, brought this movie to life and made the screenplay so investing to watch, and has some of the best pacing that I have seen last year. I was so invested within the story of Sinners. So Sinners absolutely deserved the nomination and the win for Best Screenplay in the OZD Awards this year. So next up, guys, we have Best Costume Design. The costumes that outstand us all in 2025. So the next guest that I am bringing in is the girl that has been in my videos ever since 2015. She hasn't been in my videos in such a long time. I would say ever since 2020, actually. She has been in my OZD Awards ever since. She is awesome. She is a family member that we've always been close to ever since we were kids, and I'm so honored to bring her back for the OZD Awards for 2026. It is my cousin, Olivia Corrente. So of course, cuz, take it away with Best Costume Design.
Hi, my name is Olivia and I'm very excited to be here for the OZD Awards. I will be presenting some of the categories today to represent the outstanding achievements of films from 2025. The first category is Best Costume Design. The nominees are Sinners, Mighty Supreme, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Frankenstein, Wicked for Good. And the winner for Best Costume Design is Wicked for Good. I personally love the costumes in this one. The dresses designed for Ariana Grande's character of Glinda were very opulent and detailed, and were just a dream come true to see on screen.
Yeah, Wicked for Good has won Best Costume Design in the OZD Awards for this year. Holy crap, Wicked for Good. Absolutely, I cannot be as happy with this win because yes, Wicked for Good has very outstanding costume design. The world of Oz is one of the most colourful things about movie history, and I think the costume design that Wicked for Good brought us, even the first Wicked, bring this magic to life. I feel like costumes is the main importance of movies because you're supposed to bring life to the world and the characters from their clothing designs, and I think Wicked for Good absolutely does that very well. There's a lot of great costume design that came out last year, but I feel like Wicked for Good really does stand out when it comes to art and the way the clothing looks, and I think Wicked for Good does a really good job when it comes to costume design. So big props to the costume designers that designed Glinda's costume, Alphaba's costume, you know, everyone does a really good job with the costumes in the movie, and I think the costumes look really outstanding in Wicked for Good. So I cannot be honored to have Wicked for Good winning Best Costume Design in the OZD Awards for 2026. Now the next category we are doing is Best Movie Trailer. This is one of my favorite categories because I love movie trailers. I love previews before movies. It's really freaking exciting. It builds up the anticipation for movies. That's what a movie trailer is supposed to do. So the next guest I am bringing in is actually a YouTuber friend of mine that actually is a huge fan of my videos. We've been, you know, commenting each other for a very long time, and I always want him to be in one of my videos, so I think this is a big chance for him to join the OZD Awards for 2026, and that guy is Epic-tastic Joshua, or Joshua. Oh my god, I'm so honored that you're in this video, man. I'm so thankful that you're in this video. So, let's see what you can do with Best Movie Trailer. Epic-tastic Joshua, take it away, buddy.
Thank you, Owen, for having me on here on your channel. So, I'm here to present a couple of these nominations for the first ever OCD Awards to return over on Owen's channel, and I have never done something like this before, so this is going to be my first time on this. So, we're going to start off with Best Trailer, and the best nominations are, for Best Trailer, Superman, Wicked for Good.
Well, I do.
Oh, thank Oz.
Haven't you heard? I'm the Wicked Witch of the West.
The comet pulls the morning as it passes the sun, like a sea dropped by a skybird in the distance.
This is the work of the Wicked Witch!
Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Think of what we could do together. For good.
Thunderbolts.
No one here is a hero.
Lena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
Okay, that was really good.
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
God, thank you. This has makings of team that can rise to glory. Bring light from the darkness.
Marty Supreme.
You from the cover of a Wheaties box.
I'm not trying to control you, Marty.
It's unacceptable! It's unacceptable!
But I don't think you understand the stakes. You have no power here.
Weapons.
Matthew, where are you? Where did you go?
This is where the story really starts.
Just power.
Sinners.
Somebody please take me.
We gonna kill every last one of you.
I didn't mean to scare you. Thought y'all done forgot about me in here. Come on, open the door, let me on out of here.
And the winner is, for Best Trailer, is Superman. Because Superman is going to be a personal pick because, like I said, it was my favorite film I did last year, but also the trailers did exactly what it needed to do. Usher in people who have been kind of frustrated with what's going on with Superman, and it also had to kick off and show us what the DC universe or what a DC James Gunn Superman movie was going to be. So, with that being said, congratulations, Superman. You've won Best Trailer.
Yes! Superman has won Best Movie Trailer, and man, I do think Superman is one of the best trailers that came out last year, because a point of a movie trailer is supposed to build up the anticipation for the movie that is coming out, and my god, Superman has a huge anticipation lead up to it, and thank god the movie exceeded the expectations, but the trailer is absolutely fantastic. From the teaser trailer and to the main trailer, I remember going, this is going to be one of the best comic book movies of the year, because the trailer does a really good job of hyping up this build up. So yes, Superman deserves to win Best Movie Trailer. And we had great movie trailers that came out last year, but Superman is definitely the biggest one that absolutely stands out. So let's move on now with Best Visual Effects. Another one of my favorite categories, because we can't have a huge blockbuster without some really outstanding visual effects. And now the fourth guest that's going to be in my video is the guy that has been in my videos since day one, since 2015. We collaborated a lot ever since, and he has been also in the OZD Awards for a very long time. I am so honored to bring him back. He has been in my videos in such a long freaking time. He is definitely a standout for me. He is funny, he's energetic, he has a great personality. He is the guy that I'll always remember being in my videos and also in my life. That is my Uncle Peter. I am so excited to bring Uncle Peter back into my videos. It's really exciting. So, Uncle Peter, let's get on with Best Visual Effects. Take it away, man.
Hi, my name is Peter the Brincat. I've been asked to do some nominees readings for some particular films in regards to OZD. Hold on. And here we go. Best Visual Effects. Avatar, Fire and Ash. Good film, very good film. How to Train Your Dragon. That's not bad, I've seen it, it's pretty good. Superman, not bad. Fantastic Four, The First Steps. Tron, Aris, not bad. And then last but not least, Predator, Badlands. That's supposed to be a good film. I want to watch that film. And the winner is, drumroll, thank you, Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Hey, yes, Avatar, Fire and Ash won Best Visual Effects. Now, despite that, I do think Avatar Fire and Ash is a very disappointing film for me. I am a huge Avatar fan. I love the first two movies. The third one just felt more like The Way of Water 2.0, but that's a different story because the visual effects isn't the biggest problem with the movie. The visual effects are absolutely the best part of that movie, and it's the most outstanding visual effects that I have seen the entire year. So Avatar Fire and Ash, you never let us down with the visual effects. James Cameron's motion capture never freaking gets old. It looks fantastic to see on the biggest screen, and I think it's the thing that saved Avatar Fire and Ash, and I think this is definitely the visual effects that definitely outstand in 2025. So, the next category we've got is another one of my favorite categories, Best Cinematography, and I don't think it's my favorite as much as Declan is. Declan loves this category so much, he loves cinematography, so I'm going to let him do the nomination and the win for Best Cinematography in the OZD Awards. So Declan, what do you have, my friend?
And now, moving on to the category I've been looking forward to the most, which is Best Cinematography. And so, the nominations are Sinners, F1, One Battle After Another, Mighty Supreme, Hamnet, and Frankenstein. And the winner is... Sinners. This film has the absolute best cinematography from last year, and seeing it in IMAX was one of my favorite cinema experiences, and those scenes where the aspect ratio changes in IMAX is just perfection, just chef's kiss, and it's just one of the most visually stunning films I've ever seen, and so I could not be more happy with this win. Sinners could not deserve it more. I love that movie so much.
Once again, Sinners has won something in the OZD Awards for 2026. This time, Best Cinematography, and I am so happy. Sinners definitely, absolutely has some of the best cinematography that I've seen this year. It's kind of a tie for me with Sinners and One Battle After Another, but there's so many memorable cinematography scenes in Sinners that I have to make this movie win for best cinematography. Holy shit, Sinners has definitely the most outstanding cinematography that I have seen in the year. Honestly, the scene with Lie to You, that whole sequence, that whole big shot, the big IMAX shot that it's presenting, that's why it deserves that win. It just felt immersing the whole time, and that's what cinematography is supposed to do, immerse you into the world the movie is presenting, and my god, the cinematographer for Sinners, fantastic job. So yes, Sinners, you definitely deserve the win for Best Cinematography in the OZD Awards for 2026. You deserve it, my friend. So next category we've got is Breakthrough Actress. Let's bring in some breakthrough actors in this point. Breakthrough Actress. These are the actresses that either not been discovered, but been discovered in their debuts, or have not been realized until that movie came out. So Olivia, what do we got here for Breakthrough Actress?
The next category is for Breakthrough Actress. The nominees for Breakthrough Actress are Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another, Maya Kealoha, Lilo and Stitch, Shannon Gorman, Rental Family, Kalina Liang, Presence, Arden Cho, K-Pop Demon Hunters. And the winner for Breakthrough Actress of 2025 goes to Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another. I personally thought that Chase did a brilliant job portraying a really complex character and a complex storyline, and also to portray a character who is under high stress and high stakes. She did a brilliant job for her first feature film.
Oh my gosh, Chase Infinity. Congratulations for winning Breakthrough Actress for One Battle After Another in the OZD Awards for 2026. This actress acted like she has been in so many things. Honestly, she doesn't feel like a debut actress, which I loved about Chase Infinity in the film. It looks like she knows movies since day one, and she absolutely deserves this win. And I cannot believe she didn't get nominated for Best Supporting Actress in the Oscars this year. That is crazy, because I feel like Chase Infinity deserves so much better than she actually brought out in one battle after another. She is incredible in the movie. One of the better actor debuts that I've ever seen in this decade. She really brings this role upon. She really outstands the whole entire cast of the movie, even Leonardo DiCaprio and Benicio del Toro. That's how great Chase Infinity is in one battle after another. She is so good in the movie, and honestly, it's one of those actresses that I cannot wait to see more in more movies to come. So I cannot be more happier for Chase Infinity to win Breakthrough Actress in the OZD Awards for 2026. So we talked about some positives in this video. Now let's get into some of the negative categories that we brought up into the OZD Awards for 2026. Let's bring out Worst Picture. This is not Best Picture. These are the worst movies that have came out in 2025. And Epitastic Joshua is so passionate doing this category. So Josh, let's see what the biggest piece of shit is to win in the OZD Awards for 2026, or in case, the losers of this award season. Let's take it away.
Ooh, the Worst Picture movies is gonna be fun to talk about. Let's do this here. And the Worst Picture nominations, OCD Awards here. Smurfs 2025. War of the Worlds 2025. The Strangers Chapter 2. A Minecraft movie. Disney's 2025 Snow White. And Five Nights at Freddy's 2. All are completely terrible movies, but which one is going to make the cuts? And the Worst Picture winner is... Congratulations, Strangers Chapter 2. You officially pissed off Epitastic Joshua and anyone who is a fan, who is even not a fan of the Strangers movies, by being a 90-some-odd minute chase that leads little to nothing. A boring experience and a frustrating excuse for a trilogy. Madeline Pesh may be gorgeous and she may do her best and the cinematography might be good, but beyond that, this is a rather lazy and boring and mentally exhausting horror film that did nothing to entertain. Nothing.
Now that's a big surprise. The Strangers Chapter 2 won Worst Picture in the OZD Awards for 2026. And you know what? I understand why that movie won. Now I would have picked War of the Worlds. That movie is atrocious. That movie is terrible. That movie I cannot stand watching. But at least comparing to The Strangers Chapter 2, that movie at least tries to do something different. The Strangers Chapter 2 does not even try to do anything different. It's literally just a whole chase film and nothing fucking happens. And I would easily say that the new Strangers trilogy is one of the most pointless trilogies that I've ever seen. And of course, The Strangers Chapter 2, it's supposed to try and do better than the first one. But it absolutely fails. It made it worse than the first one. At least made the first movie at least a simple, fine-ish film to watch. This movie, it's like they haven't planned on what they're going to bring out to this trilogy. So The Strangers Chapter 2, I understand this win. It's a terrible movie. It's an atrocious movie. Some people did put this in their number one in their worst movies of the year. And you know what? I cannot agree strongly. Honestly, I would have picked War of the Worlds, but The Strangers Chapter 2 is still a really excellent loser win because this movie absolutely fails at its own hands here. Okay, the last category that I'm going to bring for part 1 of the OZD Awards for 2026 is Most Surprising. These are the movies that we're not anticipating for, but they turn out way better than I thought it's going to be. So, Uncle Peter, let's take this category away.
Most surprising is Thunderbolts. Final Destination, Bloodlines. Who's up there? Fantastic Four, First Steps. The Naked Gun. Oh, he's alright. The Housemaid.
And Begonia.
And the winner is... Drumroll. Thunderbolts.
Yes! We are the Thunderbolts! Yes, Thunderbolts has won Most Surprising in the OZD Awards for 2026, and here is why it won that category. Because the MCU in general, ever since after Endgame, has been pretty mixed. There has been some great films, there have not been some great films, and I feel like the MCU from the beginning, most of the films have been really freaking decent, except for Iron Man 2 and For the Dark World, but that's only 2 movies. Most of the movies have been really freaking good, and after Endgame, the MCU just felt like, okay, what should we do? What should we top Endgame? And it's just very, very mixed bag. And I feel like 2025 is the year that brought the MCU back. Not a great start with Brave New World, but when Thunderbolts came out, or else the new Avengers came out, this movie really outstands the most of the new MCU movies that came out, and I was so happy that Thunderbolts was as good as it is. I think this film deals with so many dark themes, so many realistic themes that made this movie not just a great superhero film, but a really good character-driven piece as well. And I think the marketing does a great job building up the anticipation, but we were all nervous for this movie because, you know, this movie could have been great, and thank God this movie was great. It's definitely one of the better comic book films that came out in such a long time, and I was so happy walking out of the theaters for Thunderbolts. So for Most Surprising, Thunderbolts absolutely deserves it. So guys, that ends part 1 of the OZD Awards for 2026. What do you guys think of the wins in the comments below? Of course, part 2 and part 3 are coming very, very soon. This is a very long editing process, guys. There are so many categories that I'm presenting, but you know, it's been fun. It's been fun bringing the OZD Awards for 2026 back. So guys, to be continued, look forward to part 2 for more nominations and more winners. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.
Thank you for watching part 1 of the OZD Awards for 2026. Part 2 is coming soon.